entertain. What are you doing here, Stephen?
Hello, Jack. Thanks for the nice greeting.
Yeah. It's
Oh, poor
Jack.
Jack.
why are you here, Stephen?
Jack, I'm here to
Please
give you
answer
another
my
chance.
question.
I'm answering your fucking question. I'm here to give you another chance.
I don't want your chances. I don't
Oh, you
like
don't?
you. Yeah, I think you're worthless.
Right. But the moment we start getting into the soup can earth shit and we're just trying to be on the next coolest wave, like
Oh, damn Christos. Do you know Christos, BurnEye?
I don't know if I do.
Oh,
a
God.
truth or a hipster, that's when you gotta do the walk of shame, man. Go disappear for 6 months like Ian. Anyway, I'm starting to get wild now and just make weird ass fucking little commentary statements there. So let's get back. I actually want to hear what Max was gonna say.
Hey, let me talk. Let me talk.
Shout out Provo Kid. Bernie, you're sharing this to all the audience. Does any of your audience know any of these people?
All you do is
Tiny amount, maybe. I don't know.
You know, I appreciate you doing that, but I also wonder what your audience is like. Why the fuck is this dude sharing this shit?
go on a panel, watch it after, and then
It's actually
never-
funny. Sometimes my
It's never an
restreams of
information.
yours-
It's always just one of these shit talk streams that end up
Oh,
getting
exactly,
shared.
right? It's fun. It's great times.
What's up with Shem? Have you talked to him recently? I don't
Yeah,
think
actually,
I've seen
I was
anything.
actually supposed to do a stream with them this past weekend, but then I ended up just over at the girlfriend's the whole time. So we're planning something together soon to catch up. I guess he's been working a lot lately as of I, but yeah, we are in contact and planning on doing a stream together soon.
Did you catch any of Archaic's live stream today?
No. I see, without Tartarian Truth, I don't I just, my head starts hurting if I actually watch an actual Archaic stream, but I can like handle the Shem clips of Jason and just like yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be this stream's gonna be a big deal because basically 2 hours he completely shit on Mudflood, Tartaria,
Oh really?
Old World resets, everything. He was like, the chat was actually going against him too. As he was like, "Look, there's nothing weird about the world fairs. They're completely normal. They built these whole cities, and they're just facades. Nothing weird about it at all."
Well,
He's like-
that was today.
He's pulling out the books. He's like, the books are falling apart while he's like trying to so he's got books from the 1600s. He's got Mother Shipton books and shit, and they're like falling apart as he's like, yeah, but he's gonna get some big pushback for this stream because he's saying
No doubt.
Ba-
Like autodidactic was like one of his biggest like.
oh yeah,
supporters,
flat
like,
Earth Woodish.
Yeah,
all
no
of 'em.
shit. No, I forgot about Martin. No doubt. Like,
So this whole stream was that there's absolutely zero possibility that there was a reset in the 1800s because he has the books, and there's no way that the books are lies because they're his books. Basically, is what it boils down. The books are the books, and there's no way they lied about what happened in the 1800s because he has the books.
I actually should watch it because it's the beginning of the downfall of Jason Brashears, is what you're saying.
He shouldn't have done the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's that. I'm just like in shock. Like that's turning like 2/3 of his community against him, right? Like, and his like co-creators that he works with and shit. That's pretty
Yeah,
wild. That's
dude.
like a meltdown.
I don't know what he was going on about. Like it was basically he shit on all of his orbiters. Like fully shit on all of them. He was like, there's no global reset. He's like, he shit on everything. He shit on World's
Isn't half
Fair.
of it, like the whole like AIX thing being a global reset? Like,
Right, exactly, exactly. Every
oh, that's
so
fun.
many years, right? I can't even remember what 138 years. There's a reset.
Like, see, I don't actually watch like that much of his stuff, and I've only really seen the majority of it through the editing of Shem's. But from what I've watched, it seemed like he was literally using like the mud floods and the resets and all
Yeah,
of that, like
yeah.
as supporting evidence for his like grand thesis thing, like for the past few years, and like why he was working with Martin and them. No,
Well,
like
I mean, he did kind of absorb those people into it. Well, after he got hooked up with that Dawn, which is his handler, she like spread his horizons out to these other conspiracy realms or whatever. And it's interesting though. Even in the chat, somebody was like, "I haven't seen Dawn in several weeks. What's
well,
going
didn't they
on?"
break up or something?
I
Shem
don't
was
know.
saying?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
I
don't know
think
that.
Shem said that they like split up like a month ago or something like that.
Oh shit! Really?
I'm pretty
Damn.
sure. So
Yeah, I
it's like
did.
he's just spiraling without her now, eh?
Well, if that's the case, that explains this video because he comes out hard and shits on all these. Basically, he's shitting on the entire alternative narrative in this whole video. Hard. It's
No
great.
professional standing promotes this narrative. No, this is a social media phenomenon. This is not something that's even entertained in academia at all, that there was any type of systemic reset in the 1800s. None. So,
And he's completely missing the point too, though. Like, I mean, like not that I'm like shilling for the other side of the narrative because I have my problems with the other side of the narrative. But I see that there's things there that are curious. But he's like he's straight out being like, look, ain't nobody writing books about this. And then I got this book about it. So how are you telling me that this is real? Ain't nobody in academia. Well, Jason, ain't nobody in academia talking about fucking capital ships and AIX and fucking the Oversoul and fucking all this shit either, dude. What are you talking about?
and you'll see why here in a minute. Librarians know.
Librarians know.
So Chicago comes up on older maps, and we need to understand this is used as powerful evidence according to the new narrative network. But
See, he's even got a
new
term for it.
narrative network.
The new
What the
narrative
fuck is
network. The
triple N, the new
triple
narrative
N.
network.
Yeah, he's got
Like-
a whole acronym for it now.
these old Spanish, Genoan, Portuguese, French names on these older maps, they're not evidence of an old world being here from ancient times.
Like,
Yo,
he's
if he really,
discrediting himself here, is he not?
if
Like,
he really did break up, if him and Don really did break up, I guarantee you he's gonna come on outlining our enslavement in the next. That's my prediction I'm making right now. We will have a collaboration between outlining our enslavement and Archaics. Jason Brashears. It's happening.
stranger things have happened. Like Shem went on a stream with them, right? Like,
Well, yeah, called into the streamer. Well, and then this is kind of, I think, part of that was a lot of the pressure that we'd put in for the last several years about that. Like, why don't you do live stream? And this is the pressure that we've always put against QOC, Matt from Quantum of Conscious. Like, why don't you just live stream? Because your videos are just streams of consciousness, anyways. Why don't you just live stream and then skip a process, right? Instead of recording and then uploading, why don't you just click live and just
right?
just
Like,
go at it? You know what I mean?
just give
When
her.
in this video from Jason, I'm almost like, because these are a lot of points that we've made over the years too on outlining our enslavement between me and Drew. But Yeah, this is an interesting play from this guy. He's definitely alienated a huge segment of
Like
his population.
3/4 of his fan base, like right
Yeah.
there. I'm guessing. Like that's wild.
You can't produce a single 17th century map. No, excuse me, 18th century map. You can't
What?
produce a single.
What?
Yeah, 17th century. Yeah, I'm right. 1600s. You can't produce a single one that shows
1800,
cities of
1700,
the old
1600.
world. All right. If all these cities were already here, how come they're not on any previous maps at all?
Except they are, and like I've
So,
even done several streams.
We
with
have this
them.
new
We'll
narrative
come up
network
right
that likes
now.
to.
Yeah, I mean there are like some glaring problems in a lot of this stuff, and he like just writes all of it off wholesale.
But like 6 months ago, he was literally using those same like
Yes.
examples as
Yes.
like supporting evidence to his thesis. Like it's so,
Yes.
like this is just a WTF. Like this guy's clearly lost his mind. Someone triggered him. He's got some beef with someone in the community now, and just like shot his career or his YouTube career in the head there. I'm guessing like that's wild.
Yeah, bro. I hope that the part about the World's Fair is coming up. He goes off on the World's Fair, and it's like even if you don't agree with him or like the Tartarian mud flood, that like because I'm
not
kind
a
of in the
fan
middle
of
too.
it, right? Like so I've looked into it a lot. I'm more on the Tartarian thing, but that's like Siberia sort of thing, and like a whole other like basket of eggs. The World's Fairs, it's like that I really don't know. It's like the John Levi thesis, right? It's like I don't really know. It doesn't.
Well,
really
I hate I think the Tartarian thing is like I look at Tartaria as like a placeholder for a subject, but like I don't think that there's like an actual Tartarian empire and like these things were Tartarian architecture and all that kind of shit. That's stupid.
yeah. Like, well, especially around the world. It's like
Right.
Siberia where it was labeled, yes, and there's like ruins on ancient maps, and
There's no such thing as Tartarian architecture. I mean, that's just not. It's just like it's not a thing. But
they've taken like Gothic, Roman, like every single ancient architecture and classified it all as Tartarian. It's like
and anything that looks old, they just call it Tartarian, which is stupid. But at the same time, when I try to look at the World's Fair subjectively and in a neutral position, I'm always like, there's no way that this, particularly the one here in Chicago, right? Like, I just don't believe that. My main idea is that I think that the majority of it was just fake. I don't think that the majority of that was ever actually
it was documented that it was all made of like plaster and fucking paper mache, and that like none of it was like permanent structures, right? But that like
yes and no, because but living here and going down to those areas and seeing a lot of the stuff that still exists. We have like the Museum of Science and Industry. We have the Agricultural Arts Building. There's a couple statues. It's all a big swampland. They're building Obama's weird ass presidential library there now that they've been building for years and years, and now it has like major structural issues, and they're not sure if they're going to be able to continue with it. It looks like a prison, literally. I don't know if you've seen that or not. But I think that they put out propaganda, say, "Oh, look at the World's Fair. It's great. It's great. Everybody come here." And then you came here and there's like probably like 3 or 4 fucking buildings, and like the majority of this shit didn't actually even exist. Like not only was it not even facades, it just actually didn't even fucking exist. All of it was just artistic renditions. But now, could they have done facades? Yeah. And I've talked about this because there's this place in Wisconsin, in the Dells, where it's like it's a ancient, it's a theme park. It's a roller coaster, water slide park, but it's like themed as if it's like ancient ruins, and it's all made literally of foam. But it looks like from if you take a picture of it, or if you stand 100 feet away from it.
For props. I get yeah, I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
it looks totally real. It looks totally real. And then when you get up close to it and you touch it, it's like, oh, well, that's just fucking foam. I mean, giant columns, the Parthenon, like they have in the parking lot, they have the White House, and it's literally flipped upside down and tilted. And when I saw that, I'm like, that's what a fucking mud flood would do. A mud flood would, if a mud flood is a devastating event that resets society, it's got to do more than just flood a fucking basement, okay? Because there's many stories above the basement. All the people have to do is go above the basement level, and they're fine. That's not a reset. A mud flood reset needs to be flipping the buildings on their fucking heads.
Yeah, well, the way I see it,
It's the
whatever,
Ripley's
if
Believe
it
It or
was
Not
this
thing.
mud flood, it's like that's the leftover mud drainage after a massive fucking tsunami. Like it's like evidence of Noah's flood, essentially, right? It's like that sort of thing is what it would be, not like just mud coming everywhere or something. It's like a tsunami wipes over everything and then it buries stuff in like layers of mud and silt after the water like drains out. It's like, I don't know, that's how I'd see it.
Damn, I don't know why I can't find this. It's literally the White House. It's really cool because it's literally the White House in this parking lot, and it's flipped upside down. And then you can go inside of it, and like everything is like upside down. And then what's it called? Dang nose. It's the Oasis. I can't remember what the name of it. I can't find it in the pictures, but it's crazy when you see it from afar. But like they had all the huge Greek columns, like everything. It looks legit. And you go to touch it and it's fake. So that very possibly could have been the thing. And then being in this area though, like the big statue of the woman that's famous in the Chicago World's Fair, that was in that supposedly that artificial lake near the buildings or whatever. So there's a replica of that, and they say it's like half the size in Jackson Park here. And I just don't imagine it being twice the size, and then the half the size thing. It's not something that like you'd need some fucking advanced high alien technology to build, because I don't know. But
It ain't
at the
no
same
pyramid of Giza. That's for damn.
it's not. But at the same time, the thing that gets me about the World's Fair is the logistics. The logistics is what blows my mind. It's like, how did so many people travel to this place at that period of time? That's what blows my mind. Whether or not they built all this shit, or whether the shit actually existed, or if it was fugazi, they got there and they were like disappointed. And it's not like it was they couldn't go and write a fucking review of their trip to the Chicago World's Fair. They couldn't Yelp review it, right? But like, how did all those people get there? Millions and millions and millions of people,
right? Yeah,
traveled there.
It's like it's just swamped with people.
But then you see all the railroad tracks. They built all those railroad tracks to come there. Like, it's just such an incredible event that Jason just negates it too much. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
default to the old Genoan maps, the Portuguese maps, the French maps, and the Spanish maps. But you have to understand, in the chronology of events, before there were ever English maps of North America, there were Genoan, Portuguese, Spanish, and French. Why? Because those are the explorers that were here, and they put Christian missions in all these locations that later became small forts. Some of them became little villages and towns, and some of them are noted on maps, and there's no evidence of thriving Tartarian cities that were in North America previously. None. And if anybody produces a map showing that, then I will be able to cross-reference it with the massive books I have back here on cartography that show me maps that go back hundreds of years, all the known maps of the world. Yeah, you got to watch out. Right now, AI is being used to promote the most bullshit of narratives. You're going to see it.
Okay. So this is hilarious because one, he did a stream a couple weeks ago where he was going to use AI to prove that Christianity is wrong. And then he also posted a thing in his post where he posted some stupid ass fucking AI video about how the Google Willow AI system went rogue and started like spouting out Egyptian hieroglyphs and fucking Sumerian symbols and all this shit. And then he went back later and redacted the post. He's like, "Oh, after watching it, I realized that it was just some AI bullshit. I tried to research it. It turns out it's not even true."
So that's what all of
His whole
this is
theory
about.
is based on AI, though.
Right? That's the fucking funniest thing. I didn't even think of that. It's like literally his whole theory is AI running everything and it all being resets driven by AI. Like he just debunked himself, basically.
This could be the start of the end of Archaics with this video.
Oh,
today.
and definitely that I guarantee. Like this is the call. This is the beginning of the downfall of Archaic. Like he's done.
The theory about one of them about Chicago was it used to be called Chilago. It's an old world city. No, it's not. It's either
and then also like the video is just streaming like random pictures of random books that has nothing to do with what he's fucking talking about, like the whole stream.
Right? Like zero reference. I got it in my books in the back,
but the map was never a city. It's just crazy. You have to understand, American cities basically grew up in places
yes. Railroads do go uphill. I don't know what you're. I don't know what.
Roller coasters, for instance, the tracks are quite steep up and down.
Yeah, I don't know what you're getting at, King TL. Tommy, if you want to click the link, it's pinned. You can come up on here and try to explain yourself. But yes, trains do go up hills. That's a thing.
Definitely a thing. Yeah.
Where that were priorly just trade posts, priorly just missions, priorly it was
Fables.
Is he trolling himself here? Like
Fables by Mr. Gay.
Tartarian Truth.
You saw the topography.
Yeah, Shev. I hope you're watching.
Realize this is somewhere I need to build. This is a real nice spot to build. What happens is more and more people are traveling from east to west, which is what happened for almost 200 years. As more and more people
are... Basically, the whole stream, he just lays out like the general standard textbook history of the United States and just claims that there's no way that this isn't true because he has...
I'm going to all these maps, but I'm not going to show a single one of them. And
is only evidence of a destroyed city. Any cognitive leap beyond that is purely imaginative without other cities being destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know why he has this shit.
Boston, Massachusetts had a population of
trains
18,000.
do go up and down mountains. I live in
By
Canada, right
1810.
next to the Rocky Mountains,
19,870
and there's the train
advancements in
passes
agriculture.
and, yeah,
1.4 million people. Each Caucasian female had 7 to 8 kids in the 1800s, but didn't have.
Okay, now here's he's talking about the incubators and the Cabbage Patch Kids. So.
A budget, but for 2 to 4 kids. This is the average American home in the 1800s. A significant portion of the industrial workforce and agricultural workforce were children. With the infant mortality rate at 20 to 30% dying before the age of 5, it still means that the family unit had 6 to 7 kids, but only able to afford 2 to 4. We're not talking about each neighborhood having a few females that have 6 to 8 kids. We're talking about almost every single Caucasian woman in the United States of breeding age had 6 to 8 kids by the time she was done. These were the statistics of the time, and they were considered to be normal. Life expectancy. So life expectancy was about 40 to 45 years. Women were typically marrying at 18 to 22, but I'm thinking that's typically. There was a lot of marriages at 14, 15, and 16. It was just that time period. Most women would.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna give our boy Tommy, Luma Tommy, King TL. Because I was looking for videos of trains going uphill.
Yeah. Okay, so I can tell you on the #1 highway in Canada, in between Alberta and British Columbia, right at the border of Alberta and British Columbia, there is the famous train spiral where it literally goes up this massive spiral to go up the mountain, and it's going up and ascends and descends and ascends and descends, and it's CN Rail, like it's the National Canadian frickin' Rail Company. They go up and through the mountains, like they're along the #1 highway the whole way through the mountain pass. There's the train right next to it, and yes, it goes up and down the hills and the mountains. Like, yeah.
And then I found this from James May. If people familiar with James May, you know what's the show that he was on? The car show, the famous car show from BBC. I can't remember. Anyways, James May here. Why can't trains go uphill?
Hello, and firstly, my heartfelt thanks to all of those who have subscribed to Head Squeeze. It really is genuinely very important to us. It's also rather flattering. And now...
Yeah, you know, dang, I couldn't believe it either. And then, like, when I saw this, the first thing that came up was a Top Gear James May video on why can't trains go uphill. And I'm feeling like we're right, and I'm feeling like King TL is going to be made to look like an idiot. But I mean, obviously trains can go uphill. But the way the video is titled, I don't know. Maybe there's something that we're missing. So we're giving the benefit of the doubt here.
Why can't trains go up hills? Now, the smarter ones amongst you will have recognized already, especially if you're a qualified railway engineer, this is a bit of a trick question because, of course, trains can go uphill.
Okay, well, there it is. Trains can go uphill. Okay.
Boom.
Hills. They're just not very good at it. which, when you think about the topography of most of the world, is clearly a bit of a problem. Human beings can, admittedly rather sweatily, motivate themselves up a gradient of around 80 degrees, or 1 in 1 1/4. You do it every time you climb the stairs. Cars can manage gradients of up to about 30%, or 1 in 3, before their tyres start to lose grip, or their gearboxes explode into oily shards. But, as any 1950s schoolboy would tell you, the steepest mainline gradient in Britain is the fearsome Licky Incline in
Okay,
Worcestershire.
so trains can't go up hills and pandas are humans. Let's get back to arcades.
No, are we gonna get into some fucking what's that guy's name? What's the guy's name?
Who in the what now? What is
the guy that says all the animals are fake?
Oh, birds aren't real?
Hans Wormhat. Hans Wormhat.
No,
We're not gonna get into some Hans Wormhat shit, folks.
No, let's get back to arcades.
No. I want to know the answer here.
That is a gradient of just 2.
And I've got to go out to the truck and get a pack of cigarettes real quick. So we're gonna let James Mayfield explain to us why trains can't go uphill for 2.33 seconds. 2 minutes 33 seconds.
65%, or 1 in 37.5 in the old money. And yet, that was considered so terrifying in the days of steam that a train would often have to be pushed from behind, or banked, to use the technical term, by up to 4 other locomotives. The problem is one of traction, or rather, tractive force, because for all their size and immense weight, trains really struggle to
trains
find
can go
grip.
up, they just need extra engines.
On a level piece of track, a train is a very efficient thing. The wheels are made of steel, and so are the rails. If you rub 2 pieces of steel together, you will find they produce very little friction, much less than you'd get between, say, a tire and a road, or even much less than you'd get between your finger and a piece of glass. Train wheels are also very narrow and profiled in such a way that only a tiny part of them rests on the track. If you take a typical 12-wheeled locomotive with a weight of 120 tons, then the size of the contact area between all those wheels and the track is about the same as 2 50-pence pieces, which for people watching in countries outside Britain is 2 coins roughly so big. Which explains why trains are so good at slicing the hands and feet off distressed damsels who have been tied to the railway line by Edwardian ruffians. It also explains why trains are able to move at all. The entire weight of the train presses the wheels down into the rails and creates grip, even though it's steel on slippery steel. The tractive force has to overcome the weight of the train, friction, and, as it starts to go faster, aerodynamic drag. There comes a point where the aerodynamic drag has built to a point where it's equal to the tractive force, and at that point, the train has reached its maximum speed. Because weight is so important to the generation of tractive effort, it is possible that a fatter, less powerful locomotive can generate more of it than a lighter but much brawnier one.
Okay,
the upshot of this is that on a nice, straight, level, flat piece of track, a train can reach a surprisingly high top speed despite a limited power output. The Eurostar only generates something like 22 brake horsepower per ton, or less than a small city car with 5 fat blokes and a month's supply of pies on board. And yet, the Eurostar can do 2.
So, what happened? Trains can go uphill. Is that what happened? Hey, Tommy, at least if you're going to derail, at least click the link and come on here and derail on camera, bro. You can go on TBE stream and talk about your fucking decapitated fucking nutsack for fucking 4 hours. You can't come up on here and be an idiot and tell me how trains can't go up hills. Fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the way trains fucking work, people. Trains fucking work. They fucking work. And they're amazing. Trains are amazing. Amazing pieces of technology. They fucking work. They fucking work.
200 miles an hour, the car will struggle to crack 70, partly because of the inefficiency and the drag created by its big rubber tires. But on hills, which the car will crest gracefully, probably in second gear, then the train will run into problems because the...
Actually, you know what? You know what? You know what, King? You know what, Tommy? Stay down there. You stay down there in the chat. I don't even want you up on my panels. After what I witnessed on that toilet bowl earth stream, you know what? Go ahead and stay down there. Stay down there, Tommy. I don't need you coming up on my stream talking about your nutsack and how you only have one ball and talking about choking dudes while they're going down on you and licking your butthole. I don't need any of that, Tommy. I don't need any of that.
Yeah, I witnessed that too, and I was just like, "What the WTF is this, dude?"
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I've noticed usually anyone that self-labels themselves a king is usually more of a jester, just as a rule of thumb.
Oh, got him. Got him.
Would be pregnant 7 to 10 times in their lifetime. 7 to 10 times. So that statistic alone kind of reinforces that every woman had 6 to 8 kids. And that...
Yeah, I like what Tommy, did you think that was impressing Grace? You think Grace was getting wet off of that or something? It's just gross, dude. It's just gross. Tommy, you need an intervention, dude, because you're obsessed with Grace and that other nasty hoe. What the fuck is that other girl? That other Ruby, dude. Ruby, are you fucking serious, dude? Is your nutsack really that fucked up that you're gonna simp over Grace and Ruby, dude? I don't get it. I mean, you're a better looking dude and you're fit and all that. You're way better looking than I would never simp over some bitch like Grace or Ruby. not even last call, bro. Ruby and Grace would not even be last call material, bro. I mean, like, pretty disappointing, King. Like, I thought you would be pulling some like A1 pussy, but you're out here simping for Grace and Ruby. Grace and Ruby, bro. I mean, I guess it's slim pickings in North Dakota and all that shit. I lost a lot of respect for you. King. I mean, like, I feel like you need to come up on here and try to regain that respect. Like, I don't even think I can fuck with you anymore, dude. Like, I think it's over with. You're not, I don't know. I guess you got some weird shit going on under the belt. And I get that makes you weird with ladies, but I don't know why you'd be going after Grace and fucking Ruby, dude. Bro. Yeah, I'm talking about your fucking weird ass fucking nutsack. I don't know what's going on. I didn't even listen to that shit. I'm you know, this is a phrase that we've pioneered on Outlining and Enslavement. We call it digital osmosis. Digital osmosis. I don't have to watch the whole shit. I can receive the knowledge and the information digitally through osmosis. And the digital osmosis tells me, what the fuck is going on with you, Tommy? What the fuck is going on with you, Tommy? Grace and Ruby. You're giving these bitches so much money. So much. You're not giving me any money. Let me find my fucking dono link. You're not giving me any motherfucking money. Let me find the dono link to make it better. You're not giving me any motherfucking money, but you're giving these dumb hoes some money. Hey, none of them are gonna fuck you. Grace has probably got a female circumcision. And then why would you want to fuck Ruby? Oh my god, she's gross, dude. Disgusting. Nah, King. Nah, Tommy. This stream just became about you, dude, because it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed because I'm just so disappointed. I'm just so disappointed in you. I don't know if this is because you're the only black man in North Dakota that you feel like you need to simp to these ugly ass white women on the internet, and these are the best ugly ass women that you could find on the internet. I just don't understand. I just don't understand, dude, because it's not like you're like, hashtag no homo. It's not like you're a bad looking man. You look like a Chad. You're fucking ripped. This is gonna get real gay if I go any further with this, but I figured you was smashing mad pussy. I figured you were dominating the hottest of the hot bitches in fucking North Dakota. But then what are you doing? You're out here simping for Grace Thorpe, and fucking Ruby. That's fucking sad, dude. Grace Thorpe only takes a bath like every 2 months, dude. Can you imagine what that fucking pussy smells like? Oh, God, dude. What are you thinking about? That's disgusting. That's sick, Tommy. That's really sick, Tommy. Grace is the little sister, okay? She's a little sis. Just like Aphrodite Rose Starfire. And you were talking a lot of shit about Aphrodite Rose Starfire on the stream the other day.
The man submitted, though. He said you win, so.
We're beating him into submission. He doesn't get to.
Yeah, he submitted.
No, we're going further. He doesn't get to wave the white flag. We're bringing this further. We're gonna burn everything down because that's what needs to happen. But you know what?
Oh God, what did I sign up for?
Yeah, okay, Tommy, I get it. Grace is cute. Okay, she's whatever. But I mean, really, dude, Tommy, I don't know. I'm just so mad at. I'm just so mad at Tommy. I'm just so mad at.
What's hilarious though is it's gonna be Tommy thinking all of this was about him just from his narcissistic main syndrome character.
Yeah, no, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. But yeah, it'll totally confuse him. It'll totally fuck him up. He will have no idea what's going on. But yeah, Tommy, I mean, it's just sick though because Tommy King TL has given how much money? Thousands of dollars to Grace Thorpe and Ruby.
Man, you funding the Thorpe? Oh, that's the downfall of America right there.
It's just it's disgusting. It's disgusting, Tommy. Do you know there's websites that you can go to where you can find like banging porn star level bitches for like $300, Tommy? and that's the amount of money that you're giving, like, and you can actually meet them and like have sexual intercourse with them, but you're paying thousands of dollars to women that you're never even gonna see in real life, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you, Tommy? I'm really disgusted by you know, we've had some great interactions, me and Tommy. You know, he seemed like a
Decent cast.
a manly man, but you know, I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. I mean, maybe I should send him some links. Maybe he could get himself right. I don't know. I just
All right, back to let's watch the
yeah,
downfall of our
let's get back to our cakes. Yeah. How do I do that? How do I do that? I gotta click.
There we go.
That the infant mortality rate is counted in the 9 or 10 times she.
Okay, King says he's got to go to sleep. Okay, I'll leave it be. I'll leave it be. We're going back to our cakes. It's fine. Catch us on the next one, and we can bust your we can bust your ball. We can bust your ball on the next one.
He got pregnant. So in the end, those statistics combined mean that still the average woman had 6 to 8 kids, and that the mortality rate took care of the fact that she actually got pregnant 7 to 10 times in her life. So, yeah, by 1900, the average Caucasian female in North America had 3 to 4 children. It has significantly dropped. But during most of the 1800s,
okay, one last little thing. Hey, King TL, Tommy, maybe we should hook you up with our boy Vizia VC. He recently moved to Bangkok to have free range on ladyboys. Free range on ladyboys. Maybe you can take a little bit of your oil-filled money and then go ahead and fly to Bangkok, and then it'd be like as many ladyboys as you want to get out there, right?
I think he's more into the Grace type by the sounds of it, but
well, Grace. I mean, like, I don't know how much of the lore you guys know, but like, Grace is actually a Chinese transvestite. Grace is actually a Chinese boy.
That would make sense of why Ben is just like by her its side constantly.
That's season 1 Thorpe lore. I don't think even King TL knows about season 1 Thorpe lore.
it was significantly higher. So we have this, the average has two. Anybody who has a child, any female that has a child now, on average, would have 2, on average. So this is by the year 2000, but now that number has dropped to like 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. So yeah.
Hey guys, by the way, there's my donation link. It's my fucking money, and I want it now. All right.
Fertility is dropping for whatever reason, cultural reasons. Well, whatever. Whatever. We don't really know. It's not even the subject matter of this video.
And make sure you guys like and subscribe to BurnEye, the Science Guy, a Crypto Alchemist. I don't know how many channels he's streaming to right now. He's got a whole plethora of them. We got Facebook, we got YouTube, we've got Twitch. I need to start a Twitch. Did you get a lot of views on Twitch, Bernie?
Like none at all, but
None
it's
at all.
pretty easy
Okay.
to start. Pretty easy to start.
Yeah.
You just sign in through Google and you're good.
I gotta start one of those. Anyways, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe to BurnEye.
Yeah, the population explosion. This
King TL Tommy though, we're gonna dedicate tomorrow's night stream 100% to you. Whatever the fuck you're doing has got to end.
Totally, completely changes the whole societal dynamic. Orphanages are no mystery when a family unit can only pay for 2 to 4 children, yet they have twice as many children. And yet they can outsource the older children into orphanages that in themselves are contracted to facilities that work the kids. This is where the origin of Little Orphan Annie's story. Child labor was a very real thing in the 1800s. It's not evidence of a reset. It never has been. In fact, with the cities becoming more populated than the infrastructures could contain, children were sent by post out west as an act of normalcy. Yeah, I'm not making that up. You could give the stagecoaches. I don't know if I have time to get into it, but I have stagecoach schedules going all the way back to the 1803, 1804. Oh, that'll get you to different.
Like he got the dang old stagecoach schedules back. Oh shit, he got them straight out the prison Texas library.
Places like taxis between cities. So you could pay postage to have a child mailed out west to a relative. Went with the mail. With the postman. The postman got all the mail, got in the stagecoach. Little kid. They put the little kid in the sack, put him right there, got his head sticking out, and there might be 4 or 5 kids on the stagecoach back there with the deal.
What? No.
You missed the Freudian slip by Jason there. He's like, I'm not making this up. Like, as if, he's making up the rest of his story, right? Like, yeah.
What is he talking about? You can't mail people.
And there goes head sticking out, and then coach, little kid, they put the little kid in the sack, put him right there. Postman got all the mail, got in the stagecoach. Little kid, put with the taxis between cities. So you could pay postage to have a child mailed out west to a relative. Went with the mail. With the postman got all the mail, got in the stagecoach. Little kid, they put the little kid in the sack, put him right there, got his head sticking out, and there might be 4 or 5 kids on the stage.
This is like literally trafficking. You could just slap a fucking stamp on a kid and send him out west, bro. Like, wow, Jason, what the fuck are you talking about?
With the deal. And then
with the deal, man. What the
metaphysics? I got
deal,
metaphysics from the 1700s up, and it's showing
the dang old deal. This is a metaphysics that they was using out there in the postal service. You just slap a dang old stamp. You slap a dang old stamp on a thing, put a dang old kid in the sack. You send them dang straight up out there to the west because of the metaphysics.
Oh, the postage paid for their food and water, and man, it was probably a miserable trip. But they were a part of the packaging, and they were sent out.
They kept them dang old kids in the sacks, and they gave them food and water and dang old metaphysical stuff, and that's how they did it. That's how they sent kids around. That's how trafficking used to work.
I wish I could order me some kids in the mail.
You just ordered it off the mail order. You slapped a dang old stamp, you put them in a sack, and you shipped them right across the.
It was normal.
Dang old thing.
Orphan trains, yeah. The railroad. I have a book right here.
We got historical Texas Roman Empire there.
All the tracks that were laid all over the United States. Whole diagrams. How the railroad. There's like 4 or 5 major railroad lines that were in competition with each other, and how they moved millions of tons of raw ore and materials all over the place, so all these journeymen and all these workers could build these.
I love how they act like this is like some like major groundbreaking thing that they're just first discovering about the United States. The fucking trains are like a major part of the story of the fucking establishment of the United States
Revolution.
Right.
Yeah.
This is how the country was fucking built. It's not some fucking hidden
Hell on Wheels.
Right. Yeah, Hell on Wheels. Yeah. No, even there was those great series that they made on History Channel, like the Men. Was it like the Men Who Built America and like all those where they like did like Ford and all that shit. But like That's what it's like. These motherfuckers didn't even pay attention in basic history class, but then they're like, basic history class is bullshit. Let me tell you the real shit. Well, you didn't even pay attention in basic history class, because if you paid attention in basic history fucking class, you would know that there was fucking trains moving all this fucking material, and this is how we established the fucking country in the first place.
The steam engine.
But at the same time, this is what Jason is saying too. At the same time, though, this is why it's great. Jason is in real time dealing with major cognitive dissonance in this whole video, and I love it. I'm here for it. That's what we're doing.
This is like career suicide. What he's doing, he's literally just turned like 2/3 of his viewers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's going to be a guest on Outlining Our Enslavement within a month. He's going to be a common panel member. He's going to be paneling up on Illumitami in 3 weeks. Yeah, I know them. I know them dickheads over at CBO and TV. Yeah, I know them dickheads over there.
These cities. This is what this book is about. It's packed with information. This isn't a book that was published in the 1980s. So this is the book of the history of the railway and how it expanded America so fast. This is not a
he's
book.
literally had.
I mean, there's a lot of people who say all books are fake.
History of the Civil War of England and Ireland. He's like, this book up here, it's about American railroads.
Oh well, so this is weird. In this video, he starts talking about like the history of photography, and then he's like, well, photography started off before the Civil War, and then the Civil War happened, and there was not a whole lot of photos. And then after the Civil War, there's a whole bunch of photos. But like the general consensus is that like the American Civil War is kind of like right smack dab in the middle of like the pinnacle of photography becoming mainstream. We have so many people that come out of the Civil War based on photos, you know, like I don't even know what he's trying to say. He's mad at somebody. He's feuding with somebody, and he had to make this stream to try to talk shit passive aggressively towards somebody, and he's making himself look like an idiot. Because he's not engaged
more. That's exactly what happened, and it's because Don's not there to like settle him down and control him, and he's self-sabotaging and lost it. Like, wonder who triggered it, but he's not
engaging in any of the nuance that needs to be required in any of these things. And then he's like broad brushing away a lot of this stuff. Like, I mean, the American Civil War is like a pivotal part of photography becoming a thing. Like, I mean, like in the history of photography ties directly into the American Civil War. Now, you can argue about the fact that like a lot of these pictures are staged and we don't see as many dead bodies as we would expect to see on these battlefields as what the pictures show us and everything. But like photography is coming into its own right during the time that the American Civil War happens. And I'm a huge Civil War dork, right? I've been to like almost every Civil War battlefield in the United States. Like I studied this like when I was a kid. Like I love the Civil War. I went to every Civil War battlefield, was in reenactment groups, like
oh shit, EBT was a LARPer.
I was a LARPer. I love the Civil War. Yeah, it's another, you know, I like war. I like studying wars in general, right? I like to think of myself as a part-time scholar. You know,
Yeah,
I
you're
love
well-versed in
studying
it.
wars.
So
You could study the Civil War for your entire life and only know a fraction of it. You could study World War II. You could study 1 year of World War II and still never get all the information from 1 year of World War II. Like, yeah, you can't discredit all this stuff. But I love the Civil War. Like, I feel like if a reincarnation was a thing, like I feel like I was somebody. I was somebody in the Civil War. And I'm saying I was somebody. I was somebody back then.
I believe it. What I can't believe is the fact he titled his video "The Reset of 1800s: Fact or Fiction Part 1," and it's like he's literally debunking the last like 3 years of everything he's been presenting.
Yeah, well, this is what doesn't make sense because there's there's a 1900. This was so retarded by a series. So there's the 1902 reset, right? Or when's the 1902? Whatever the last fucking reset is before like Ray Kroc is born, the guy that stole McDonald's. Air conditioning is invented, like a whole other kind of thing, and that's a reset year, right? So 138 years before that should be a reset year, which is firmly within the 1800s.
Right? Like I swear to God, I've seen like Tartarian Truth episodes of Jason going off about the reset in the 1800s. Like I think him and Martin Liedtke like dedicated like several streams to it.
Okay, so yeah, so in this video, he's saying that there's no evidence of any fraudulent activity because he has the books about it between the 1600s and current day because he has the books that prove that that's not the case.
So like is he saying AIX and like the resets no longer
No. He's not even bringing in any part of that theory. He's
I
just
know
saying,
that's what I'm saying though. Like that's
Right.
the implications of what
right.
he's actually putting forward here. He can't even realize it. The cognitive
he
dissonance,
doesn't
like you
even
said,
realize it. He's not smart enough to realize the implications of his theory here. He's based off the physical material objects that he doesn't even understand what his theory means. Because if we're in a simulation, there is no physical objects, right? There is no
right. Like
actual.
his simulation is an AI that has made these books, and like it's oh my God,
Right. It's constantly in flux. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Let's just let him dig his own grave.
Yeah. History is redacted a lot, but you got to give it time for the redactions. You got to give it time. This book was published. What is this book? Yeah, it's got all the railway lines. It's got awesome maps. All the this little rice paper maps. Let's see this. Man,
I just think it's hilarious. This dude is obviously drunk, and then he's acting like he has like these rare manuscripts from like the 1600s, and he's just like randomly like ripping
photos of old shit, like not even.
One common denominator. 1858. One common denominator with these old books is everything's in microprint.
Back to Mr. Gay.
The shit that's on the screen has nothing to do with what he's talking about. Like he
literally
just
got Fables by Mr. Gay up. Like
Mr. Gay. Is this bad on purpose, dude? What the fuck is going on here?
How? Like what? Like
he's spiraling bad, dude. Bad.
How the hell did you?
Yo, Jason, let's do a stream tomorrow.
Let's discuss the Fables by Mr. Gay, Jason. Let's discuss.
Let's do it, Jason. Let's just do it because I think if we got Jason Brashears, Chalk Body Outline, and Enslaved by Truth on a live stream together. That would
That'd
yeah.
break the internet. That would break the internet.
No, yeah, Jason. We're looking for $20,000. All roads.
You just got to invite Jason to the Ohio Serpent meetup, right? Like, you're the snake.
Oh my God! If our cakes could be there, if our cakes could be at the Outlining Our Enslavement meetup at the Golden Corral at Serpent Mound, like, if that would be amazing. But the most amazing thing would be if Matt, Quantum of a Conscious, met us at the Golden Corral.
Oh, that'd be your two. First, you got to get Jason and Tartarian Truth at the Serpent Mound at the same time.
If Matt drove his Scion XB from the King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, to the Serpent Mound, Ohio, Golden Corral to meet up with us for I mean, like, I know you guys are watching. I know, Matt, I know you're watching. 2025 is a year. I mean, like, obviously things are gonna get terrible. We're all gonna get sent to Gitmo or our local FEMA region camp soon. If we could just do
I'm about to be conquered and become the 51st state.
right. I mean, we're even gonna get all the Canadians. We're gonna, Bex, King Stephen, BurnEye.
Is he
all those
Canadian?
people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all the Canadian
Oh.
peoples are. Yeah, Canada really sucks pretty bad.
What's worse than Justin Bieber?
King
Drake put
TL,
together.
King TL. He's North Dakota. That's basically Canada. Yeah, all those people. But look, this is our last year to really. This is our last great hurrah. And I'm gonna get a little emotional. I'm gonna get a little bit emotional here, but I feel it in my heart and in my soul. I think that we're all destined, all of us, Archaics, Quantum of a Conscious, Aphrodite, Rose Starfire.
You
Hey,
gotta reach out to,
Bernie. I'm on a bit here. BurnEye, the Science Guy, Santos Bonacci,
that's the one.
Eric Dubai, Jeranism, Jim Bob, Jay Dyer, everybody. If we could all just come together. For 2 days
and launch a meme coin. It will be magnificent rug pull of all time.
Yeah, I mean, if you can make some money out of it, that's fine. But come together at the Golden Corral and Serpent Mound for the most epic live stream of all time. Why would we not do that? Why would we not do that? Why would we not do that, folks? I swear to God, TBE, if you're not there, I fully expect this is going to be just me, Drew, and TBE. And if that's what happens, I'm totally cool with that. I don't know if Slow Boy Whiteboard's going to show up wearing a fucking mask or something because she doesn't want us to see her. Bernie, where are you at in Canada? What part of Canada are you at? Not to dox you, but where are you at in Canada? Dang, I will. That's what I'm saying. That's why we need 20,000. I will pay for Dang to fly back from Viet fucking Nam to join us in fucking Serpent Mound. Tranquil Vortex. I will fly her from fucking underneath the fucking globe in the fucking wheelchair to join.
Whoa. So a globe, the other side of the globe, so you're not a flat earther?
I'm an eyeball earther.
Shout out London man.
I don't even think London man actually understands eyeball earther. That's another throwback. We're not going to get into that. But yeah,
I'm in
reality
Alberta,
render.
by the way.
I would say I did the eyeball earther thing years and years ago, and what I said is reality renders as you see it. And I don't think he understand. I don't think I'm not in this, and that's partly a that's kind of like a simulation thing, but it's kind of not, but it kind of is, but then it's also the eyeball, like physical. It's complex. Anyways,
It's like the turtle thing.
$20,000, and I will fly all these motherfuckers to Serpent Mound. I guarantee it. I want this to happen. Really, I'm getting emotional about it. Like, how great would it be for all of us to
I will at the very least this year will be sending Shem as my ambassador if I am unable to make it myself, but hopefully I will be there.
I don't know. I like Eyeball Earth. It reality renders. This has been a hashtag that I've had for many years. Reality renders as you see it, and that is the Eyeball Earth. It's the double slit experiment. Nothing is there. Nothing that exists within the intellect does not exist before it exists within the senses. The straw in the cup appears to be broken, yet it's not.
Yeah.
That's Eyeball Earth. That's Eyeball Earth. Should we play some GTA? I did download GTA on Stream. Are you guys on Stream? Steam?
Well, we are streaming Twitch,
No,
so.
Steam.
What's Steam? Steamy? No, I'm frozen Canada.
Steam, the games. Let's play fucking GTA 5.
All right.
No, I suck at that game.
Whatever.
I signed up for it because I was gonna try to troll Jim Bob when he was playing that, and I signed up for it. It gave me like all these free points, and I just like bought like a badass apartment and a car, and I filled my.
So you own property and a vehicle in the metaverse?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty. Man. It's a pretty dope apartment too. Like I literally go there and like I'll start the game up and I'll go there and like I'll walk to the apartment and sit down on the couch and just watch the TV.
That's the most fucking simp thing I've ever like.
And I'm like, damn, this apartment is dope. And then I'll like,
that is amazing.
No, and then I'll get up from the couch and then I'll go to the garage and I'll be like, I'll just stand in the garage and I'll be like, damn, this garage is dope. I wish I had this in real life. This garage is dope.
In the metaverse, baby.
And that'll be like 30 minutes, and then like that's it. Like I don't get games. I don't play that shit. But homie don't play that shit. No.
You see this? Like Little House on the Prairie, you always see a guy with a spectacle. 1858. The book could not have been released and published to the public. This book is from 1858. It's already fallen apart. All these books are original editions. If you're going to lie about history, you can't do it in an original book because everybody's still alive knows it's BS, couldn't put it out.
Yo, how the fuck does this guy know about Little House on the Prairie? This dude got locked up when he was 17 years old.
To wait 50, 60, 70 years to put out a BS narrative, and then the public will bite because they don't know. Everybody that was alive during that time, they're not around anymore. They can't defend the integrity of the material. 1817. 1842, 1843. What am I holding?
Like, so what he's talking about, what he's displaying, two completely different things. Like, does he even realize that? Like, I'm just so confused by this.
I have all he goes into the old. You probably can't hear me because of my mic. He goes into all the old magazines too, and like I said, I'm a huge Civil War dork. I have like huge collections of like Harper's Ferry's Weekly, like the Confederate. There's I have huge collections of all these old Civil War magazines and shit. And then he thinks that they're worth like thousands and thousands of dollars, and like they're like hard to get, and like all this kind of like, no, dude, I've had these things for years.
Shit, he must have watched The Ninth Gate recently, thinking all his old book. He's getting rich off the old books.
Yeah, I went to my cabinets to get them, but I think I did just recently move all that to my fucking. I have a storage unit just for like the dumb shit that I collect, which is retarded, and it costs me like $180 a month. But
1850. They're all in plastic because they're original.
I'm a hoarder. I am a hoarder. I'm EBT. I am a hoarder. I cannot throw away anything.
1851.
I also
1851 again. 1853.
And shout out to Benton. He says that most truthers are just hoarder shut-ins. I am not a shut-in, but I am a hoarder. I will admit to that.
So part of the spiraling by Jason
many-
is definitely he's broken up with Dawn there, since I guess Shem over at Tartarian Truth made a post about it, reported it when it happened or whatever.
Okay, we need to look that up because like I don't think that they could have possibly broken up. Because they're so intertwined.
No, it's the only thing that could lead to this sort of spiral.
Right, yeah. Well, I agree with you with that. Yeah. Let me pull this. You said it's in a post. $7 days ago. Can make fun of my thoughts on stuff.
Obadiah Higgswell says Dawn left Jason.
I'm sorry, what?
One of your commenters, Obadiah Higgswell, Dawn left Jason.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck. Because I saw comments in the chat today.
Oh, if Dawn left him, then yeah, that definitely. I thought it was the other way around. If she dumped his ass, like no wonder he's spiraling.
I'm not seeing anything on.
Confirmed on Tartarian True Stream.
I'm trying to find
Dawn, Archaix's girlfriend and former handler now, apparently left him, and that is why he is now spiraling.
Yeah, no, I'm not. On face value, I'm not buying the narrative that Dawn left Jason, unless I have some evidence. I would say that would be. I would think it would be the other way around. Jason has the most leverage in the relationship.
I assumed the same, but
unless she is the handler, unless she really truly is the handler, which would back up. Okay, all right, that would back up our original theory of who Dawn is.
Yeah, and she messaged Tartarian Truth, I guess, and told him that.
What is all this? Where the fuck is Shem at?
Right? Exactly. So
I'm looking at his fucking bullshit, Tartarian Truth. I'm not
Like
seeing any of this
4
information
weeks,
being.
maybe 5 weeks. Down a little bit more. Go down a little bit more. Or one of his
I'm not
lot.
seeing
Maybe
any
it's
of
not
this information here. Is it in a toxic acid drama gossip show? Perhaps I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, probably the one
The
there with
last one.
Phoenix Protocol from a month ago, maybe.
Oh yeah, it might be in there. It might be in there.
In prison, that's what you call it, a shot of coffee. Now, I told you
A coffee enema.
over a year ago, watch out for Darius Wright.
Just what I was thinking.
I didn't give you a lot of details because there's a whole lot of grifters in the field.
You know what? I'm just gonna run with the narrative that Jason and Don are broken up, and I'm just gonna say that it has to 100% be with the content that we have made between Tartarian Truth, Shock Body Outline, EBT, and Outline our Enslavement. Talking shit on the relationship with him and Don. I really feel legitimately like a spiritual connection right now with Jason. Like it's like a bro connection. Like he's like, yo, yeah, Don's really trying to really take advantage of me, trying to circumvent my work. And that's why he had to get rid of Don and then go against Tartaria and Mudflood.
Bill Delete saying it was Don that introduced Jason to lots of influencers in the community.
Don is the one that introduced Jason to all these other retarded.
So see, she's probably turned some of them against him, and that's what's happening in the background. I'm guessing why he's doing this.
No, Don is literally the one that introduced him to all these other retarded conspiracy theories. We can easily get the receipts for that, but I'm not going to do that right now. Tartarian Truth has the receipts for that. He knows what I'm talking about. I wish he would just come up on here on the stream real quick because he knows. If anybody knows this, it's fucking TMZ Tartarian Truth. He knows all these fucking details for this shit.
Right? Like,
but I know them too. I know them too, and that makes me want to put a fucking 45 caliber slug straight into my fucking frontal lobe, to be honest with you. But I know these things for sure.
From watching Tartarian Truth.
No, not because of watching Tartarian Truth.
No, that's how I know.
I know that's how you know. Tartarian Truth. I want to dissect this motherfucker's mind. I really do want to do like a 5-hour interview with this motherfucker. Tartarian Truth.
Editing is just so good and wild. Like,
does he even do?
Right?
Do
like,
is
there a team behind it? Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody came on one of the recent ones. I don't know what it was. But every time when he does the toxic
Truth, acid.
Yeah.
When
when he releases, like, because he always usually releases like the upcoming release during the live stream.
He'll play his edited videos.
I swear, every time he's watching the video, it's like he's literally watching it for the first time.
That's actually a pretty good
he's playing the video that he allegedly edited, which takes hours and hours of time to do. And then when he's playing it with us on the toxic gothic whatever the fucking live stream is, it's always like he's reacting to it like he's never seen it before.
Yeah, like he laughs his ass off. Like
he laughs his ass off. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I forgot about that part." Like, no, you had to have spent hours and hours and hours doing that edit. This is what I don't get.
Yeah.
The edit quality doesn't make sense unless he like. No, okay. Here's what I'm saying. Tartarian Truth. If you have the ability, please make a video where you show us in real time the way that you gather all these clips.
He claims he
all
told
these
me
clips.
that he does it all off of his cell phone.
No,
as
I want to
well.
see. I want to see it done in real. I want to see it done in real fucking time because, and it could be done, but to me, and I'm saying I'm retarded. I need somebody like Tartarian Truth. If you want to be a real nigga in this community, come out here and do some live tutorial videos where you show us how you possibly do those videos, because you have to you have to get all the clips from the original stream. You have to get all the videos from other streams that disprove what he's doing. You have to get all the weird, cool memes and quick cuts and all the shit that goes to other shit at the same time. You know, and I'm saying that's totally possible. People are smart and shit, you know, like they got.
He's either a genius
They're like
or
geniuses.
a conspiracy.
Please I just want to see that. And like I see Shim in this pause video, he's smiling at me. He's smiling at me with this little fucking murky Jew laugh, like, you fucking dumb redneck. You can't comprehend
his
how
last
I would
name
make.
is
I want
actually
to see the
Sorensen or
process.
something.
I want to see the fucking process, because I can see the end product and I can visualize that, and I can be like, I can think of something funny to do. I want to see it from start to finish, how you do that.
Nah, he does it himself for show. I guarantee.
I know he does. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to see it start
Or
to
it's
finish.
a team of like, I don't know,
No, I
NSA
don't know.
people. I don't know.
No, Jason says it's the team, and Jason knows what he's talking about. The motherfucker literally has a software program that can predict the fucking future. Do you have that, Bernie?
Does he actually though? Did he actually make?
He
that?
does. He does. It's LLC.
What?
It's licensed product. What do you
Show
got,
me.
Bernie?
Show-
What do you
show
got,
me.
Bernie?
Show me.
What do you got, Bernie?
Cold fusion and monoatomic gold and hydrogen and rediscovering Sir Isaac Newton's alchemy, which is cold fusion and transmutation of physical elements. But that's getting off topic.
That seems pretty base, but it's not predicting the future, and it's not the Orpheus program.
I'm
and
predicting the future right now, that this is the beginning of the permanent downfall of Archaics, and he is only going to spiral after.
100%. 100%. No, actually,
I don't need a computer program.
I only think he's going to get better from this, because you know what he's going to do? What he's going to do is he's going to do a live, like, look, I'm predicting this right now. I'm telling you what's going to happen. He's going to go back with myself and Chalk Body Outline, and we're going to go back and we're going to review Archaics, the movie. We're going to go back and do a 3-part guest review of Archaics, the movie, together. All three of us. We're going to go back and take a look
I
at the movie.
believe Tartarian Truth is genuine.
And then we would need Tartarian Truth in. Because Tartarian Truth is really the genius. And this is part of what I'm saying, is that Tartarian Truth is really the genius behind all of this, right? It's not that Jason's a genius. It's not that any of us are genius. It's like Tartarian Truth is the Jewish director of all of this. Look at this. Look at his face right here, guys. If I don't know,
except that he's not even Jewish. His last name is like Thorensen or something.
No, he's definitely a fucking Jew. Look at him. He's definitely a Jew. He's out here orchestrating. Because, I mean, like, if you watch and I know you only know of Archaics from, well, you know what? And
yeah, I learned it from.
So you say you only hold on. Let me put us back. So you only know about, that's not the right fucking screen, dude. What the fuck are you doing? So you only know of Archaics because of Shem, Tartarian Truth, and I only know about archaics because of Shem, Tartarian Truth.
See, yeah.
Isn't that weird? I think
is.
so many people,
It really is.
so many people only know about archaics because of Tartarian Truth. Because I found that Shem used to, when Shem would do the parodies himself, like with the voices, the archaics ones, and then particularly the what's the other Tartarian channel with the Cabbage Patch Kids and the what the fuck is the name of that channel?
God.
Mind Unveiled.
Mind Unveiled, yeah.
When Shem would do the parodies of Mind Unveiled, where he would actually do the voice, shit was so fucking hilarious.
So
but
good.
I found that one video where Shem did he did a parody of Jason's video of it was a van blog early on, and it was the Loki. It was about the Viking god Loki. Loki tricked me or something, like I can't remember the name of the thing. Most people know what it is, but like Shem just did a 1-for-1 parody of Jason's video, and then but the first time I found it was Shem's video, and I was like, holy fuck, this is fucking hilarious. Is this real? And then I had to go and look at the original video that he parodied, and it was like 1-for-1. I'm like, holy fuck, this is hilarious. And then that's when I found Jason, and then we just had to go with it. And then we found the whole prison to YouTube pipeline, which now has become the YouTube to prison pipeline now with fucking Wes Watson going back to jail. This guy's best friend going back to jail for child diddling. So much. And will Jason go back to jail?
Apparently, the charges have been dropped, and Matt May his name has been cleared. I guess his daughter came out and said that she had made it up because, like, in her mind, she thought somehow it was going to get her and her dad or her mom back together, or her dad and her mom back together, or something. Like, it's fucked up. But I guess it came out and the charges are dropped. So. Yeah, I gotta state, Matt May's name, I believe, has been cleared, and it was drop charges. Yeah, or no drop charges.
Okay. Yeah, so we hadn't been keeping up with that. I mean, that's great to.
Yeah, Shem made note of that. So Shem, Tartarian Truth, has covered that.
Yeah. So does he know? So
Archaics hasn't mentioned it. So it's like, why has Jason not even like mentioned that his like former friend and like streaming partner has been cleared of that, but like it's only Shem that brings it up.
Wow. Okay, so I haven't been following that close. I wish Shem would have not got out of our Discord and just continued. Like, this is part of the reason why Shem's probably a Fed, because he hasn't been sharing all this information with us directly. Apparently with you, which makes you a Fed as well. I mean, is he doing
on his channel, man?
It's on his channel. Why have I not seen this?
Because clearly you're not watching shit.
I watch all this. No. They're hiding all this shit from me. They don't want me to know the truth. Okay. So early on, I claimed that I thought that Jason was driving Matt's Jeep, because early on they were talking about Matt was building this badass off-road Jeep. And I know Shem mentioned that in one of the streams. Do you know anything about that? Is Jason driving Matt's Jeep?
I don't know about that.
Okay, where the fuck are you at, Shem? We need to do a deep dive here. Where is Shem? How do you know so much about Shem, Mr. Alchemist man?
So I found out about Tartarian Truth when he made a video about me, and when I used to do videos with Autodidactic. Thank God I don't anymore. But that's how I first found him.
At least you made it to the Truthy Awards.
Right? I did I? Oh God.
Yeah, you know you made it to the truthies, right?
I didn't.
You
I
didn't watch
missed
that
that part,
stream.
I
You
guess.
didn't watch that stream that
I
Shem
watched,
did with fucking
I watched half of it.
Dr. Longo
I
Dongo.
No, I watched like half, but I guess I missed the part
No,
where I was
Dr. Longo
validated.
Dongo like shits on you for a whole segment, dude. Are you serious?
Oh
You didn't watch
really?
that?
No, I have not seen that. That's fucking funny.
Oh yeah, Dr. Longo
Well,
Dongo
let that be
monologues
fake.
on how you're a piece of shit for like 5 minutes.
Cool.
You were like the
Fuck
grifter of
you.
the year.
Fuck
You were
you,
the
no.
you were like the
Old
sympathy
club, Florida.
grifter of the year or some shit, dude. You didn't see that?
No, I had no idea. That's hilarious.
No, actually, it's not hilarious. Like they like literally like it was. I thought it was distasteful. I thought you guys were having a beef that you knew. I don't. You honestly didn't see that part of that stream?
No.
Oh,
Never saw it.
I thought you guys had a whole thing. I thought you guys had a whole beef going on.
I never liked the guy, but
Shem allowed it. And yeah, he went on a whole. You had a whole segment on that stream.
that's I'm gonna have to watch it.
That's fucked up. I don't like. He's a retard. He's a bear. He's a Owen Benjamin fucking suck off.
He's a fucking retard, man. And he's a narc. It's in his name. He's literally been exposed for old world or Dr. Narco Longo. Like,
yeah, he's a faggot. Okay, we can say it on my channel. He runs a fucking crystal shop in fucking Florida.
He got busted selling drugs at a playground and narked some dude out to stay out of jail.
Yeah, I don't understand. This is another thing about. I don't understand how Shem's so like ganged up with this dude too. Like, I'm not sure who. I think you're a real motherfucker. Shem gives me Fed vibes.
Oh yeah, he's definitely glowy as fuck. It's not even his real name.
He's glowy as fuck. Is he not? Is he not? He had Dr. Longo Dongo come and talk shit about you on the Truthy stream, dude.
Whatever. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, and like I'm only telling you that because I'm jealous. Because like I didn't even get nominated. I didn't even get nominated for anything.
I like it.
I don't know.
All publicity is good publicity when you're on YouTube. Like that's just the era of social media.
You made it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
I still got a bigger prank that I'm gonna do, but that's for another day. Back to the downfall of Jason.
Yeah, exactly. Bernie, you're a good man and you're doing good stuff out here, man. Like
I definitely fail at grifting because I tried living off of YouTube for like a year and grifting it didn't work out. And now I'm doing construction and life is great. So.
Like I want to do it, and then like when I try to do it, I have to be a clown about it, like as if it's like a gimmick. But at the same time, it's like, well, you know what? Other people do this. Like, why not? Like, why can't we just do? I don't know. If people like us doing this stuff, like, it's okay to ask for money to try to continue to do this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Until you launch a meme coin and rob your audience by rug pulling. But
we're not there yet. We're not there
yet.
Exactly.
We're not there yet.
We gotta stand behind
crypto Alchemist. It probably
look at the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet.
I don't care. I'm not going after all. I think Paul Wallace is a grifter. I think a whole bunch of people out there are grifters. I don't go after them. I just Billy Carson and I had a history. I told you that. You knew that. He blocked me from all 20 of his Anunnaki Facebook groups.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I don't want to look at your edits, Tartarian Truth. You You bag subverter. You click the link, you fed ass motherfucker. I'm on Jason's side now, for sure. Fuck Tartarian Truth.
1853 again. 1853 again. 18.
He's a piece of shit. He's on that faggot from Florida. I hate that dude. I hate that. I don't know why he streams with that dude. He gives him so much respect. That dude is so fucking retarded. That dude is so fucking retarded.
So retarded. I know.
Have you seen the stream he did with Owen Ben? Oh, fuck, dude. That dude is so fucking gay and retarded.
1854.
Literally, all he talks about is fucking dicks and balls. Like, he has to, like, connect everything to fucking dicks.
Yeah, I stopped watching him when there was the whole he went into what the fuck is that stupid perverted freaking incest pedo book thing that he was all about. The Bach or something. Bach Saga. That's what it was. And so shout out Paranoid American. Great guy, great channel. Done lots with him. He was on with Old World Florida going over this Bach Saga thing, and he like exposed it that it's like, man, the main ritual was like molesting the kids, and like it's just fucked up shit. And it's like Longo got all like choked and like it just went ugly. It was very ugly and fucked up, but it was like Longo like defended it to its core and has continued on with it, and it's like that's some fucked up shit. But yeah, I haven't watched him since.
Yeah, no, I have no respect for this dude. Like, he's like, it seemed like one that came out of nowhere. Like, I never even heard of the fucking guy, and then all of a sudden he's like this huge part of like one certain segment. I'm like, nah, I knew that segment from that segment like before that was even a thing, right? Like,
hey, I guess maybe are we on Archaic's side, this new narrative network? Are we fighting against
like I'm literally with Jason with it. I'm like, Jason, we need Jason on our side. Shit. You know, we need to correct him on his bullshit, but at the same time, it's like, yo, you do have a lot of information. You perverted it in a weird way.
I don't know if I would have him on my team side.
No. This is 2025. It don't matter right now. Okay, we're in the it's Trump America. Okay, you're the 51st state. Okay, like this is it doesn't matter. We're only looking at the end goal here. We're not looking at any of the optics in between. All right, we're not gonna look at any of the
fact optics. That Matt May has been cleared, the optics are a lot better. So I'll just say that, and yeah, maybe, yeah. All right.
No, fuck Matt May. Matt May probably really literally is a child.
He's been cleared legally.
He's been cleared of it legally. That's okay. Whatever.
But I'm just saying the optics are better, so I guess, maybe.
Yeah, fuck Matt May. He's never going to hook back up with Matt May. Matt May's never coming back in the picture.
I'm not saying I want fucking Matt May. I'm just saying Archaic's optics are better now that it's like.
Do you want to fight me? You want to fight me right now? We have a cage match after the Golden Corral, literally on top of the Serpent Mound. We're gonna build a fucking octagon on top of the serpent's head, guys. We're looking for $20,000.
We're gonna have YouTube fucking fights. All right, the rumble in the jungle of.
And this is what would really test. This is a real thing that I'm thinking about right now. I'm being real honest. I'm dropping some real kind of shit right now. Look, Andrew Wilson can raise $10,000 a night.
That's because he's got 6 fucking OnlyFans models per show and has based his freaking show off of sex.
Say, for instance, recently he raised $10,000 to go for a trip that he was already getting paid to go to to New York, New Jersey to do DebateCon for Modern Day Debate. The whole trip was paid for, flight, hotel, food, everything was already paid for. He raised $10,000 to go there. Everybody in the audience was a fucking crucible faggot. And then he got tens of thousands of dollars afterwards, right? The man raised probably $40,000 in the month just based on this one little stupid ass fucking event. That was really nothing. It was an online
New Narrative Network's Grifter of the Year awards. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about you in a second, but I'm trying.
But that's what I'm competing against, and I made the awards. That's amazing.
It is amazing, but you're interrupting me. I'm trying to tell a story, and you're kind of upsetting me. And now I've totally lost track of what I was trying to say.
You're ripping on how
I'm playing, but I'm also not. No, because we're gonna put the cage. What I'm saying is, like, look. So what if, you put your value down and you're gonna get something out of it, right? This is the same kind of grift that Owen Benjamin originally ran on, right? Like, give me $400 and we're gonna start a campground and you can come and camp there or whatever. And that didn't end up right. So that's fucked up. But what if you can prepay content, folks? What if you can prepay some premium content? Not with like donating to fucking Andrew Wilson $20,000 fucking dollars to go to fucking New York, New Jersey, and go debate some fucking retard with the same shit that he always does. What if you could invest in some real quality content, like the entire Truther Sphere having an event where they go and they
have a fucking cage match on top of the Ohio Serpent. Freaking cage match.
Yes, that you cut to my point. But we also
I will fight Old World Florida and the cage on top of Ohio Serpent. Let's fucking do this.
Let's fucking go.
Let's raise 20 grand. I will fucking beat that narc in the cage. Let's do it. I'm pumped. Make it happen. Donate to this man so he can pay for me to get there.
We might have to do more than 20 grand because I'm talking about also meeting at the Golden Corral, buying out the whole Golden Corral for a couple hours, full-fledged truther conspiracy buffet, right? All you can eat, load up, and then we build a fucking octagon on the head of the fucking serpent on Serpent Mound, fucking Ohio, and we have full-fledged all-night fucking truther fucking cage matches.
Truther fights to the fullest.
How would you not donate money to that? How would you not donate money? Well, why would you not want to see that happen?
And Shem is gonna fight what the hell's the guy?
Shem versus fucking Moist Critical. If they're not the same guy, they are the same guy. Shem versus Moist Critical. It's the same guy.
Sepher. He's gonna fight Shem versus Sepher. Robert Sepher. There we go.
Robert Sepher.
Robert Sepher versus Shem. Right.
Damn.
That'd be
okay,
hilarious.
So
me versus Narco for sure.
I mean, we've been talking about this for years. I mean, who's gonna take on QOC? I mean, I'll go against QOC. I'll go against QC. Who I really want is who do I really want? I'd do Zach Hubbard. I'd fight fucking Jim Bob. I'd fight Jim Bob just to get close to him. Not in a gay way, but
okay.
Who else would like? Why would you like? I'm not even joking around. Like, seriously, also joking around at the same time, because this is how it makes channels big, though. I mean, like, on the real, though, for the 48 people watching and the people in the chat, like, would you not donate to that event if we could bring in all these different random small personalities.
Aphrodite versus Grace. All right,
Yeah.
we're
How
building
could
the
we
fight
not
card.
raise?
This is
How
gonna
could we not
happen.
raise
Scissor
enough
fight.
money to do that? Not saying that we're gonna get rich off of it, but like let's at least raise the money to like pay for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like
King Stephen versus Illumitami.
yes. Why would we not want to make that happen? If any of this is real, we should be able to make something like that happen. If fucking Fedru Shulson can get $10,000 in donations a fucking night
All right,
for
we are
nothing,
starting a GoFundMe for this. The freaking YouTube.
I'm
street
100%
fight.
serious.
I
Like
am
this-
too. I will fucking murder that fucking narco.
Let's
in the
fucking
ring.
go.
I do not stand for fucking narcs. Like that's just being real on the street.
And Ohio is a perfect
Snitches-
meeting. Is
snitches
a perfect
get snitches.
Ohio is a perfect spot for anybody to come from any part of the
He's
United
just so
States or Canada. It's a central meeting point. Let's fucking go. We'll rent out the Golden Corral, and then we
do not condone violence. This is just LARPing because it's YouTube, but I will 100% be in that cage.
I'm not even playing. Why wouldn't we do this? Like, can we not do that?
Possibly
Can we not all
violating
agree? Can we
YouTube's
not be
policy
serious? Can we all be
standards, but
serious? Can we all be
scream
serious?
honorable. We'll
Make
scream
this
honorable.
event. Try to raise the money
100%.
for it and see if it's real. Because I can see guys like Andrew Wilson making $10,000 a night for nothing. I want to know that this is fucking real because a lot of the people in
Drew
that
versus
fucking
Andrew
faggot
Wilson or Drew versus Andrew Wilson. That would be great.
I'll fucking whoop Andrew Wilson's faggot
Yeah,
fucking
that's
ass.
what'd be
All right?
amazing.
And if we can get that side of it, that side that easily brings in $10,000 a night, if we can challenge those people, then prove to me that this money that rolls into these channels is real. That's what I want to fucking know because I just don't.
We don't know.
Because that would be major content to see all these small
Oh my
channels.
god, that'd be like the best content ever. We have to make this happen, even if it's just small channels the first year.
Even
the
if it's
second
just,
year,
like-
like the grifters are gonna grift, so they're gonna join up for that. And by year 3, god damn it, we're gonna have freaking Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk actually freaking happening at our YouTube fights. All right.
Yes. No. Yes.
I have been drinking the vengeance of finding out that I was slandered by the goof named Narco Longo. That is what has me fired up.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to play that dude because they ripped on you for a minute, bro.
No, we got to play that before the fights. Don't waste it now. I'm needing.
Oh yeah, we gotta get. No, but like seriously though, like this. Why am I not in my screen? You know what I'm saying? Like, which way do I have to go to be in the thing? There I am. But seriously though, like even with like shout out to Jim Bob. If Jim Bob was pretty drunk in his debate earlier tonight, which was hilarious. He debated Zachary Hubbard on Gematria, and it was a good stream. But why wouldn't these smaller channels all get together and try to stage some really cool event that even if you're like not conspiracy, like what better place than meet up at Serpent Mound in Ohio? It's a central area for all these streamers. It's an occult region. It's the year of the snake. Like, let's just fucking do it. Let's see if we can raise the money because to me, I just really cannot make sense.
Okay,
Of
year
how
1,
Andrew
I'm
Wilson
fighting
makes
Longo.
$10,000
Year 2,
a
I'm
fucking
fighting Paul
night.
Cook. All right, year 1, I fight Longo. Year 2, I fight Paul Cook. There we go. Let's do this. Let's make it fucking
Longo
happen.
makes a living on his fucking crystal shop and his fucking YouTube channel. And he talks about how words sound like penis things.
That's his gig. It's pretty gay.
His whole thing is being gay. He's fixated with sexual relations to words, and that's his entire fucking
Yeah,
gig.
have you looked into the Box Saga and what it actually is? It's disgusting. It's fucked. Like I called them out.
Shem, we're looking at you, Shem. I'm really mad that you haven't seen that part because they really.
It's hilarious because I watched most of it, but
And I was jealous because I'm like, I didn't even get an honorable mention. Fucking
next year after the fights. The fights are the ultimate grift.
I think I got an honorable mention on
Skreets grifting the fights.
On Serpent Mound.
Right on Serpent Mound. Make it happen. Make this happen, people. Donate. Buy EBT 20,000 coffees.
I mean, I don't know if I'm like not being serious enough about it, or if people think that like I'm just joking about. Like I want to really do this year. I think I like this. I really do actually, honestly, want to make something like this happen for like our little weirdo community. Like I really just do want to make this happen. I'm not like I'm really not. Obviously, I'm not here to fucking make money. Like I've made $0 streaming ever. Like negative dollar. I think I pay $45 a fucking month for StreamYard.
Right? It costs more. It's crazy.
You know, so I'm really not here to. But full disclosure, though, I mean, I would like to. Do I envy somebody like fucking Andrew Wilson who can just go on the internet and talk to a mic in front of a fucking camera and make $10,000 a night? Well, yeah, why wouldn't you? You know, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of you I'd like to like meet in real time. We've known each other for so many years, you know. So many years, like crazy. Like, and none of us have really met in person. Why not meet at a cool location at the same time? Make some quality content, and then put some cash. Put a little bit of cash in somebody's pocket. The Sarah Jacera is 2 weeks away. Everybody's out here acting like they're stingy, like they ain't trying to give nothing for nobody. I guess I'm not serious enough.
God.
I guess I gotta be serious.
Dr. Dipshit Longo's brother's book. What? Oh, that's wow. Anyways, getting off topic.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna beat fucking Longo Dongo's ass in the cage match on the fucking serpent, dude. Like, we're gonna fucking do it.
No, I'm gonna do it. It's be a one-on-one.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like Longo Dongo is one that be like, we're gonna have to do like a multiple like ticket bout for that, because I feel like I'd like to like knock that motherfucker out too. He's so gay. He's so gay. I don't know why Shem. I don't understand Shem really at all. Like, he's like a very strange. He's a very strange character.
An enigma or a conspiracy, one or the other.
Yes, he's a genius.
Or he's the face of a team.
He glows a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that dude. He knows too much. His edits are. I still don't understand how you could catalog all that information. I don't know. I don't know. It stands. Shem, you're gonna have to show yourself. I mean, we're gonna come to your homeland in Ohio. We're gonna have to settle on a date. We're gonna have to pick it. I think what I need to do is pick a date and then try to manifest the date. So that's
exactly how we get it. That's exactly how we make it happen. Got to pick the date, the time, and then start planning around it.
What would be that? We need a 6-6.
You're the snake. What's the gematria for snake or something?
Yeah, we'll have to pick
Get Smith
a
on
we'll have to pick a real specific date. I just feel like that would like make sense though. You know, like people like will just pay money to random ass channels. Why would you not
Oh,
pay for a
people
bunch
will
of
throw money at YouTubers fighting each other and being able to bet. Oh my God, we got to make a deal with Polybets. We get Polybets sponsoring this. It is going to blow up and be the biggest thing on YouTube.
I don't know.
Looking at Polybets online.
I think this is a good idea.
Gambling.
I think this is a good idea. I think Jason's gonna be coming over to our side here. Like, let's get back to that. Like, I think I took a diversion. I apologize for that.
Maybe we could invite the Trailer Park Boys for getting some have like a wrestling tag team match or something too. Get it all Drew World ordered up with some Vince McMahon style fights in there. No, because this is live truther and it's got to be in the cage.
I would for real, legitimately like get a full-fledged portable hexagon fucking fighting cage, and hump that shit up to the head of Serpent Mound if you guys donated enough for us to do that live. For like build that shit right on the eyeball of the serpent, a whole full-fledged fighting cage, and then you guys could pay, and we'd have good cameras. Like, we'd actually use the money to do the stream. You know, like we'd have good cameras, good stream quality, have all these characters that you watch on a regular basis, the small sub 5K, sub 10K channels, like all the people that are really interested and open to all this different kind of knowledge, even though they might have disagreements with it in general, and then bring them to one specific crazy location like Serpent Mound and harness the truth of that fucking energy that must be boiling through that specific ley line with all these genuators of
Like building
energy.
Lee's willing to fly from freaking England to see that. Like, we are making this event happen.
God, man,
Well,
like all
pick
these
the
people
date.
come together, it would be like it would
Hunter's
be
full moon?
it would fix
It's happening.
fix the world.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'd fix that fucking smirk on Longo's face.
Or we'd really fuck up that Golden Corral, boy. We'd really fuck the ice cream machine be broke after we left for sure. For sure.
Yeah, it's happening. We're manifesting this.
Let's fucking do it. Let's be serious about it. Let's make that.
I'm
the whole thing.
100% serious. Like,
Got it. I'm
I
100% serious too.
when
I
what day?
I want to
Like,
see you. I want to see you fuck up that Florida Dr. Longo Dongo.
Ain't no Doctor the Dark. Fuck up that schoolyard narc. That fucking thing. Oh my god! Just like
we're gonna get
we're gonna
have
one of the most retarded channels. Like the shit he says. It's like
we're gonna get everybody there. Everybody's gonna be there. From Jeranism to Jake the Asshole to Zarin to Nacho Kegels to Dongo Dongo.
Oh, okay. No. It's gonna be Tartarian Truth versus Santos Bonacci. That will be that cage match. That will be the headline event.
We're gonna have to get some big money to get Santos up there, but
like what, an ounce of meth?
No, we need like a good 55 gallons of the purest age urine, probably, to get him up here.
A jug of piss to pay. Yeah, I think we can afford that.
I mean, that would be the greatest moment in trutherism. If we could have all these people meet on Serpent
Fighting
Mound,
for the fucking truth.
and then the people that want to beef and fucking cage match could fucking cage match each other. Like, how would you not donate for that? And then, yeah, also, a lot of us could be on drugs. I'm definitely going to be on mushrooms.
Yeah, we could have it'd be a fun guy time. It could be a fun guy time.
I'm not going to Serpent Mound and not engaging in some kind of psychedelic fucking activity.
Yeah, I'll take some victory shrooms. Definitely not taking them before the fight. Fucking hit me forward and might probably would be on them. Like, anyways,
I mean, that is what it is. I mean, that's your preference. You know, your strategy. You can do what you want to do, but yeah.
Yeah, you're usually more in tune with nature, guy of the world. Not really in a fighting mood when I'm the fun guy. So probably kind of ruin the whole event if you were to take it before fighting, but afterwards, be great time.
I'm already having like visions of like walking down the snake. I don't know. I just
right, like how can you go to Serpent Mound and not do
TV, are you gonna wreck my whole dream? Are you gonna tell me this is not Christian or something? Is this Christian?
Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Give me 1 second.
Okay, fix it.
Word up.
Fix it and get back to me. I'm serious though. We need to do this.
Oh, I'm committed, man. Like, I'm coming.
I mean, it would only really like cost like a couple $1,000s each person, right? So if we raise like 30, 40, let's just say $20,000, we could like have several of us like all go and meet and do this thing.
The math's a cage. It's cheap. I'll bring my drone, overhead footage of.
I mean, I even have I have an inflatable bouncy house. We could just do it. And we could, instead of a cage match, we could do an inflatable bouncy house fucking match.
Why not? For year one, why not? I'd be more of a spectacle. Make it happen.
Yeah, this is beta. We're beta testing it. We just do the beta test first, I guess.
Beta.
You know, but you should never. You know, I mean, you should always go big if you're gonna go, right? I mean, how does Andrew Wilson raise $10,000 a fucking day, and we can't raise fucking $20,000 for a whole group of people to go and fucking do this and stream it? Like, I don't. Like, seriously, I'm not even joking. This has to be serious. We have to make a goal, and we have to try to raise this money and actually do what we say that we're going to do and see if any of this fucking internet shit is actually fucking real.
Yeah, no, like, seriously, though, I'm committing right now. If you can get freaking Longo to agree to this, I will pay for myself. Like, I'm working now. I will literally save up and pay for myself to travel there to beat the fucking smirk off that narc's face. Snitches, get stitches.
All right, we'll clip that out and we'll fucking get that little bitch ass fucking Dr. Longo Dongo up on here and see what he says.
Straight up.
Shem, you're oddly quiet, Shem. Where's your boy at? Where's your boy at? 57. 57 in the chat at holy fucking shit, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Back to Jason, I guess.
All right.
55, 56, 57, 1858.
Okay, so he has been holding books in his physical hands in the small screen the entire
1858
time,
again.
on large screen playing something else that has nothing to do with what he's talking about.
It has nothing to do with what he's talking about. Yes.
Jason, what is that? These are original Farmer's Almanacs for each year. What do they?
Fucking Jason's crashing out, bro. He's crashing out over here.
He's spiraling hard.
He's spiraling.
English aristocrats that were visiting by ship. Everything's in. Listen, guys. If something,
he's spiraling hard. I don't need you, Don. I don't need you, Don, to do this. I got this.
I'm showing my books on the small little thumbnail here while I got these irrelevant images just circling on with Mr. Gay here, the fables of Mr. Gay.
I was in prison for 23 years, bitch.
True, it's going to be seen from multiple different vantage points. Here's a book on the history of the violence between Native Americans in the early English. This is published in 1824. So if we're going to claim that history is fake and it's wrong, then we're going to have to say that it was faked before 1824. It's going to have to be fake before then, because the narrative that we learn in school today is pretty much still the same thing that they were talking about.
I want to fight Jason too. I'll fight Jason in the cage at Serpent Mound.
That's a good.
I'm gonna have to train. I'm gonna have to do some training between here but I'm gonna fight Jason in the cage.
He might whoop your ass, EBT. You got
shit.
I think you're better off with that other grifter.
I'm gonna stock up on the honey buns, boy. I'll be ready for that shit. Who? What am I gonna do? Lumatomi cage match
versus Billy Carson. That'll be the headline of the year too.
Oh, yeah, we're not gonna be able to afford Billy Carson on the first go around for sure.
Yeah, that's year two.
Yeah, Billy Carson gonna blow the whole budget if we try to get Billy Carson. I unplugged myself. Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford Billy Carson. That's just
except in here,
not going to happen. So you versus Old Ward, Florida.
I'm committed to that. I'll pay for myself to get there.
I mean, we could do like tag team. We really got to sit down and kind of.
We'll come up with the card. We're going to finalize the card. We'll reach out. We'll see who's willing to fight. We'll see who's a fucking, I can't swear, but a coward and not show or commit to it, you know?
There's got to be a purse. There's got to be a purse for, there's got to be
an YouTube grift, because we're fighting these Skreets hard now. This is a real rumble that's going to happen. We got to get an actual rumble purse happen. Yeah. Real grift in the streets.
Yo, what up, TBE?
Hey.
Word.
Hey.
What up? Who you down to fight? You got anyone to challenge? TBE versus Jack Telecom, maybe?
No, TML.
No, TBE
versus TML.
The machine lies.
Sorry, I'm having boomer tech issues. Hey, I think I'm here. Am I here? Fuck yeah. Fucking here. Who we fighting? Fuck yeah. Let's knock.
Who do you want to fight? Tell them out. Challenge them. This is the challenge. Challenge.
We're trying to fill out the card right now. Who you want? Who you want, TV? Who you want? Cage match. Cage match. Who you want?
I want a real fight. I don't want to beat some fucking old beat up dog. I want a real one.
You want to go against Jim Bob?
Fuck no, Jim Bob, no. That would not be even fun to watch. That would not be fun to watch. I can't beat up my fellow ortho, bro.
You want Flow State?
Oh, Flow State can get it. Yeah, Flow State can get fucking knocked out. Flow State can get fucking knocked out.
Or you want TML?
Truth or Cop versus Snafu? Yeah.
Truth or Cop versus Snafu?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I would say, no, I mean,
TBE versus Snafu.
TBE versus Snafu would be a scrap. That would be a scrap right there for sure.
Fucking Snafu.
Look, we're even gonna fly Dang in from Vietnam, folks. I mean, like, why would you not invest in this? Like, in all seriousness, like.
I already got a good matchup for Dang, but yeah, at least we can match up weight classes. Dang versus Ben Thorpe is easily on the main card.
Yeah, for the tall, lanky motherfuckers. Yeah.
Fucking Nephilim motherfuckers.
Right. That'd be a good card. That'd be a good card.
We also got to get
who are we gonna put Grace up? Grace versus Aphrodite.
Grace versus Aphrodite for sure. No, Grace versus Fed Up Southern Girl.
Ooh.
That's been a rivalry that's been brewing for a long time.
Yes, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Big time. Big time. Mud wrestling match.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see I mean, why would you not invest in this? Why would you not invest in this?
I say Paul and Slave versus Hormaxer would be a good one.
in a bagel shaped inflatable pool full of whipped cream.
Yeah, with wheels on it, so they know they're traveling and not driving.
You know that we're making this happen, and we're literally gonna set YouTube/Rumble freaking view revenue history within 2 to 3 years. It's gonna break the internet.
Well, did you guys watch the other one, the content boxing of those bigger channels? That shit sucked.
Oh yeah,
great cage.
That
this
was
is truth or
awful.
cage matching. There's real beefs.
I don't think a single one of those people were ever in a fight before.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about some real raw. I want some real raw dog shit.
Shout out Ezra. She's down. She wants to take on either Tommy or Paul. Or
we're gonna have to pat down motherfuckers before they get into the cage, kind of shit. Right?
Yeah, there's gonna be a licensed referee. If we're doing this on YouTube and Rumble, there's gonna be a referee and shit. We gotta do it.
Might get through.
Somebody might bring in some Chong Li powder from Bloodsport. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that. That's gonna ruin the integrity of the sport we're trying to get.
Same with Santos.
Yeah, we can't have Santos up there, dude. This guy's a killer. He's a cold-blooded killer. Okay.
Shit. Shem versus Santos. Oh man, if that's
Santos
the fight of your life, Tartarian Truth.
He ain't got a passport to get back in the United States, anyways. They fucking send his ass straight to Gitmo if he tried to come in here.
Oh fuck.
He acts like he's fucking Australian. He's just a straight up fucking Mexican, is what he is.
Mexicans can scrap, so we'll see what Santos is made of.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Santos. That motherfucker crazy. He killed the motherfucker, so I ain't fucking with Santos.
That was at his prime, though. You got to realize.
I don't know who we'd put up against Santos.
Well, him and Shem, they'd be the same weight class, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one because that one's got some backstory to it.
Oh yeah, that would literally break the internet. If we can arrange that, oh my god, we gotta make
fucking whore, bastard whore.
That's how legends are made and destroyed.
Oh my god.
Just oh Shem, you literally physically killed Santos. He had a heart attack.
The fucked up thing is just in the last hour talking about this, Andrew Wilson would have already raised $20,000.
So challenge him so we can make this happen.
We've literally raised negative
Which one of you two is gonna fight
$45.
him so you can challenge him? Take his drifting money to make this fucking happen. Do it.
We're working at a net loss by the second here, fellas.
It doesn't make sense.
We're not talking about Santos's.
I mean, we could all
battles.
what do we have to do? Literally, sign fucking contracts on air, make sure that we're gonna do this, and then no. It's the same motherfuckers in this
Santos.
Shit that are in that fucking shit. Give us some fucking money and let's Benton versus Santos. Let's fucking go. Yes, Benton.
Yeah, we definitely
Benton versus Santos. That's what I want to
Ben.
No, Benton versus Jack Talcott. That would be.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, that'd be crazy.
No, Jurassic Liars versus Jack Talcott. Let's fucking go.
Oh, Jurassic would fucking destroy that man.
If we could just get 5 of these actual matchups out of like the 30 we've listed to actually sign up for this, we are gonna make this happen. It is gonna be
just one of them. Just one of them.
Oh well, I'm committed to freaking long.
This is why none of this is real. None of this is real. We'll never be able to raise the money to do this. Even if we
are you fucking kidding me? Like, if I could just get one of the if even Longo will commit to this, I guarantee I can get what.
Do I need to play the video of him like
online,
shitting on you
during that company is? They would.
I can't believe you didn't even see that. He shit on you that stream, bro. He shit on you. You need to fuck that nigga. You need to fuck that nigga up, dude. You need to fuck that nigga up.
Like, don't encourage me. You're just gonna scare him and make it not happen because I'm gonna. Well,
wait, so dude, I think we forgot about
mad shit on you, bro. I can't believe you didn't see that.
We forgot about CBO. Who is CBO scrapping with?
Right, like.
I don't know. I think CBO versus Jason
take on our case. Did he take on Jason?
Yeah, it's got to be CBO versus Jason, man.
It's got to be CBO versus Jason. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
a fair. I think that's a fair. That would be a.
We need to be writing these. You got to be writing these down. We got to get these down.
That's the title card. That's the title card. Okay, I'll start a sticky note. Hold on.
Yeah.
Start a sticky note. Yeah. Title fight is CBO versus.
And clearly, BurnEye versus Longo.
Yeah, that's 100%. I will be the number 2, the whatever you call it, the second to have right below. I don't know, but yeah, I am committed. I will. Can't make threats. Don't want to encourage violence. We're not breaking the terms of YouTube service here, but in the match, in the cage. I will destroy him.
Noted. So title card is going to be Drew World Order versus Archaics, BurnEye versus Longo Dongo.
And hopefully we could get Shem versus Santos Bonacci. That would be the ultimate.
Ooh, Shem versus Santos Bonacci. Yeah, well, that might be out of the budget.
Yeah, we gotta be more realistic.
Are you kidding me? Like I guarantee probably not even a half ounce, probably a quarter ounce of meth, and you got Santos, or at least like one. How much is a bottle of Valium? Like, come on, like seriously, that guy is not at his prime.
Meth or urine.
We're gonna go Shem versus the couple from Mind Unveiled.
Yes, I like that. That's an even better one.
Yeah, it's Shem versus the couple from Mind Unveiled. Is gonna be the third round fight there. So Shem versus Mind Unveiled. We got Aphrodite Rose Starfire versus
Mindful Exposures. Ezra, she's down.
No, I don't want to see that one.
Talcott could fight OTW.
Oh, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
Definitely need Ben Thorpe on there.
I would like to see Aphrodite Rose Starfire versus Grace. I think.
Yeah, that's a clear one.
Talcott. No, Provo versus Talcott. There we go.
No. There's got to be some sort of like rift or beef between these people. They can't just be. I think Provo and Talcott are cool.
We do Provo versus that new guy that we were watching the other night that does the cable access fucking bullshit stream. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh TV? Yeah. I forgot his
versus
name.
That guy. Provo versus
it was
that
like
guy.
Leslie or something. Real
nobody's gonna watch that card. Nobody cares about that card, but it's gonna be there.
That's like the opener on the second stage next to the funnel cake stand. Nobody's gonna even know what happened. That'll be the parking lot one.
We are literally gonna
Tommy King TL versus Snafu.
Okay. Well, no. I think that'd be a mismatch in weight. Weight classes are mismatched there.
EBT.
Shit. Who would we put Tommy up against?
Tommy versus Paul and Slade would be the obvious.
No,
Tommy versus
Tommy.
Tommy versus
TL
Tommy.
versus Kim versus Kim.
Wait, who?
Yeah,
Kim.
TBE versus
Kim before the
Machine
storm
Lies. I think that would
versus
be great.
King TL.
You'd wipe the floor with them.
Yeah, King TL versus Kim for the Storm. That's a good one. That's a good one. But they don't really have history, so it kind of doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, they're like their physicality would match.
Right. What'd you say, Bernie? Who? Me versus who?
TML or TLM, the Machine Lies. You'd wipe the floor with them, but it would be great.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's fine. You could put that's the brown belt, match.
All right, I think that would be good. I look forward to that. I would definitely watch it.
Bring King Steven into this somehow.
100%. Well,
okay,
King
so
Steven versus Tommy, the two freaking absolute narcissists against each other.
No, they're kind of buddies.
Yeah,
it'd have to be like a tag team match. Tommy and King Steven versus me and Drew, I guess. That'd be hilarious.
There should also be like a 6-on-6 match, Errants versus Mudflutters.
Yeah.
Like a brawl match. Like a Royal Rumble type match.
That's happening for sure.
Oh yeah.
Also like Jason Brashears versus Martin Leedkey and Autodidactic and his like Tartarian Australia weirdo Kelly chick together. 3 versus 1.
You know who we gotta get? We gotta get Jurassic Liars versus Mud Fossil University's Roger. That would be a good match there. Somebody's gonna die in that match. For sure. It's probably gonna be Garo, but
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Mindful exposures. Ezra wants to fight Paul.
Who?
All right, I'll be back, boys.
All right. They're gonna fight Paul.
Yeah, but see, this is grifting YouTube Skreets. So even Australian Kelly chick seems like too love and light for fight. You put like 500 American up as a pot. She gonna claw someone's eyes out. She'd probably even claw out Campbell's ass for 500.
Damn, QOC versus Garo. That would be funny. We're getting a little big for our britches, though. I mean, like we gotta kind of keep it. We gotta kind of keep it like realistic, though, because like I'm like seriously though, like why wouldn't we be able to raise money to do this?
I challenge Longo and or challenge Paul Cook, but that involves bringing a meth head from England over. But whatever.
I think we need to make an official challenge video, an official fundraising video, and make this
YouTube Fight Club a thing.
Fuck yeah.
Serpent Mound, Year of the Snake, it's happening.
Fuck yeah. Oh, here's one I would. Brian Stavely. Who would we put Brian Stavely up against? Brian Stavely. No, I got it. Brian Stavely versus Fuck, what's his name? I forgot his name now.
Jim Bob versus Owen Benjamin.
No, Brian Stavely versus the guy that would always come in with the goggles and what's the dude's name? He was always sideways.
Ooh, what about Jay Dreamers versus Jason Brashears?
Nah.
Some beef in there.
There's some beef there, but I mean
But I guess Drew, if Drew would take, that'd be even better. Drew. DW.
Damn, I had a real good one. The guy that was like had the 4chan pictures as a Nazi and was talking to minors. He'd always come on the stream. He'd be like cooking.
No idea.
Somebody knows what I'm talking about. I know TV knows who I'm talking about. What the fuck is that dude's name? Cecil versus
Oh, that's low card shit. That's some low card shit.
yeah, Cecil versus Brian Stavely.
We got to be reaching out to the big names so we can actually steal.
We gotta look at the ones that we gotta look at the ones that we can afford for right now because
that's the whole point. If you could get big names on, you're bringing their grifter dollars in. That's the whole point.
That's true. And we're gonna make this happen. I'm not even joking. Like I want to do this. Like even if we just go and like meet up at fucking Serpent Mound, I just want to do that. You know, so like. But if we can fight,
the challenge is there.
If we can fight,
Howard the show.
Then let's just the fucking fight then too. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking go.
Let's do a card. Let's get a ref. Let's get a freaking medic, and let's make this freaking happen and raise some YouTube Skreet grifting dollars to watch me beat the Gutalongo's ugly ass goofy face.
Yeah. Got him.
Oh yeah, we could get Joe Rogan. We get Joe Rogan as the announcer for that shit.
Right.
Year two.
That's probably why you came across this video. But have you thought about the fact that God is giving you a signal?
We're gonna listen to some prosperity gospel is gonna tell us how we're gonna get this money, boy.
That you have a chance to get exactly what you want with his help. What if I told you there are ancient spiritual keys that can... The mouth of the righteous.
They can what?
Half-hearted mumbling simply won't cut it. So get ready to experience a reality of more than enough as you bombard the spiritual realms with these money-magnetizing verses. Stay tuned until the end, where I'll remind you to subscribe, share this video far and wide on social media, and leave a comment thanking God for the abundance you're already calling into your
drop
life.
that abundance right in that buy me a coffee link right
with
there.
Open hearts and the highest expectations. Psalm 112, praise the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighteth greatly in his commandments. His seed shall be mighty upon earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed.
Hey, drop your donation
links
links in
his
the chat
house,
if you want.
and his righteousness endureth forever. Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance.
This is a sporting
he shall not be
event.
afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord.
Look, y'all, if you just give us some money, that means you're gonna make some
YouTube
money.
Fight Club will be a thing.
I mean, even if you don't make no money, at least you get some pretty hilarious content.
I will pay for my own way to make it to Serpent Mound to get some excellent drone footage of a dope ass site and beat the fuck out of Longo.
Let's fucking do it, dude. Like, I feel like Jesus is like, I think like Jesus is down for this. I think he's down for it.
I think, yeah.
We're gonna make it happen. We gotta. I think the next step in our manifesting of this,
You challenging Andrew Wilson so we can get his grifting dollars.
dude, I will fight Andrew Wilson. That's who I want in the cage match. It's just fucking Andrew Wilson. Yes, sir. I think the next step is to actually like dial down and pick a date. Pick a date, and then we can make it happen.
Fall equinox.
Ooh. Yeah, we got to do an alignment date because it is Serpent Mound. We got to do an alignment date. Fall is a little bit. Let's
Fall
do
equinox.
summer solstice.
Summer solstice. I'm already committed with the YouTube meetup in southern Alberta at Writing on Stone geoglyph site, which I call Cappadocia, Canada. It looks like ancient underground city. But anyways,
I mean,
that's why I'm saying the fall.
Who are you fighting? Who are you fighting on the summer solstice?
I fight no one. That one's all about love and exploring and doing actual
how much money? Stuff. How much money are you making on the summer solstice?
It's probably going to cost me a shit ton. I'm not charging anyone. Anyone can actually book themselves there. I'm not doing any of it. I'm just like, there's no sales pitch. There's no actual grift. It's if you want to be there and check out the site, book yourself in the campsite.
What can we do? What if we did spring? What if we just accelerated and did spring and said, "Fuck it, let's go."
Too quick. I wouldn't be able to get my passport and shit in order by then.
Yeah, I hear you. I gotta get. Like I was talking about on the other show, I'll have to go. I have to go and get a fucking real ID to fly in the next in the next week. I'll have to go and get a new ID to be able to even fly. Okay, so that sucks. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a date.
Early fall or end of summer, that would be a good time.
That seems so far away, but it's really not, though.
But it takes time to plan these sort of things, and that we'll actually be able to make it happen and raise some real.
And we gotta raise $80,000 to do this. So I mean, we've got 20,000, 80.
It's a lot more detail.
A lot.
Let's make it 100. Shit, we need to afford some real.
Showing you has been on the screen for you to see, for you to screenshot, and for you to download the PDFs. I don't have the PDFs. I have the real books, but I'm pretty sure the PDFs can be found. So that's this book on the Indian Wars. But you don't ever want to just go to one source. How about American Antiquities and Researches into the Origin and History of the Red Race? Alexander Bradford, published in New York, 1841. The title page is on the screen somewhere. I'm going to show you this. This is it right here.
It's on the screen. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's
1841.
Is that it?
This is it.
No, that's not it.
History of the Red Race. Again.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's not what I'm. It's not what I'm.
Again. The reason these books are very valuable is because they detail all kinds of explorations into Indian territory. None of these books have ever said they come across any ruins of any cities in North America.
Jason's going to be on our side. Jason's going to teach us how to make all this money, I think, is what's going to happen. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Okay with that. If we can provide entertainment and get money for it, then I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Fuck it. This is the part of the show where we go into a comedy review. You guys remember I was telling you how Conan O'Brien was funny at one point in time. This is Conan O'Brien doing in the year 2000 with Mr. T.
Oh
and-
snap! Now you're gonna get the whole stream taken down.
No, it's
Copyright.
fine. This is no copyright in this one.
Well done.
It's
Conan without copyright.
That kind of music. I think it's time to move on to, well, I think more important things.
This is fair use. Commentary will be provided. But no, this won't get
more serious things. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna end it on my main channel just so it's.
Yeah, go ahead and shut down your.
Just so I'm leaving it on BurnEye, just shutting it down on Crypto Alchemist, just to make sure this challenge stays up. That I challenge the narc to a fight in the octagon cage at Serpent Mound at the EBT meetup.
The OOE meetup, but yes.
The OOE meetup, my bad. OOE.